Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Josh?
Hey, this is Josh. Who's calling?
Oh my God, no way.
Yes way. What's up?
My name's Adam.
A few weeks ago, we asked you to call in and give your 30-second elevator pitch for your business. And you crazy kids went nuts. The phone rang off the hook.
Hi, this is Maria. I can't believe I actually got through.
You made it through.
Hey, Josh. This is Mike Heller. How you doing?
Hey, Josh, how you doing? It's me, Janelle.
Hi, Janelle.
I got my mom sitting here dialing nonstop. I made her take off from work today.
You brought your moms, too. So cute. Now, we've done this before. We took your calls and picked a winner, Lee Isaacson with the dating app Dig. And when she pitched our investors, she secured the bag. So here's what's going to happen today. First, we're going to hear as many 30-second pitches as we can. Producers Kareem Maddox and Heather Rogers join me in the studio for that. Then the three of us are going to whittle it down to one. One human is going to put it all on the line and come pitch our investors. But wait, there's more. You, dear listeners, will get to vote on your favorite caller, who will then get to come pitch our investors too. Okay, let the games begin.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Hello, this is Josh.
Hey, Josh, Scott DeBerry calling. How you been?
Hey, I'm excited to hear your 30-second elevator pitch.
All right. We coupled the practice of stock trading with fantasy sports to create Stock Up Sports. StockUpSports.com will allow users on our platform to buy, sell, and trade stock in athletes of the world's major sports. With unlimited potential earnings for the customer and the company, Stock Up Sports will change fantasy sports in the way it's played. Thank you.
Hold on a second. So you're talking about creating like the New York Stock Exchange, instead of company tickers, you've got like
stock tickers, sport tickers.
Sport tickers. So like LEB would be like, I'm investing in LeBron. I expect his stock price to go up over the next 10 years, so I'm going to put some money in LeBron.
That's right. That's exactly right. And
okay.
every game that goes up based on points, based on wins, losses, things like that.
Points for thinking outside of the box, because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Scott, why isn't it just like a prop bet? Like I could bet on LeBron like over under 21 points on any given night. Isn't that kind of the same thing? I'm just taking a...
That's the short-term play.
Yeah, and because that's available because it's gambling and you can do that other places. With fantasy sports, you buy into it once the season's over, it's over. As Josh said, this carries on for 10 years if you stay in it. You have players in every sport, so you have a vested interest all year long.
All right, Scott, thanks for calling in.
See you. Bye.
Another one coming in.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready. Hello, this is Josh.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hi.
This is Saeed and Faja.
Hi, Josh.
I'm excited to hear your 30-second pitch.
Okay, great. So my name is Faiza Malik, and I'm the CEO and founder of a divorce application called Split, and this is my partner, Saeed. We're building an online platform that makes filing for divorce easy and affordable. Split is a tool that collects all of the relevant information from the user, fills out the right forms, and guides them through the filing process. Why we're doing this is because divorce is expensive and complicated. This is a $30 million market, and we're trying to help thousands of Canadians.
That's crazy. All right, time is up. I totally get it. You're helping disrupt marriages all across Canada, which is great.
We're not. We are a married couple.
So you're at least united in that pursuit.
Yes.
And how are things going? Is it a big booming business?
We're sort of pre-sales. We're in the alpha phase right now of the business.
Okay. Well, Saeed and Faza, thank you so much for calling in.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye now. Splitting people up since 1999.
How to make it easier to get
a divorce.
Unhitched.
I just Googled divorce app. We got Divorceify.
Oh, God.
Among others.
Hello, this is Josh.
Hey, Josh. This is Josh.
What's going on, Josh? Hello, this is Oh, it didn't work. Who's calling?
Can you hear us okay?
You're on mute if you're talking. We just lost him. That sucks. Are you in a shopping center or something?
I am at a hair salon.
Uh-oh. Something just shut off. Did you say Dara?
Derek.
I gotta get to the 100, man. I gotta pull them on that area.
Hey,
I used to work at Tesla.
hey, this is Josh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're a little hard to hear.
Oh, sorry, I'm in my truck.
Is there any way to switch to your handset? I know that's illegal, so maybe
Is this better on speakerphone?
that's a little better.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Delas, founder of Bib Technologies, Business in a Box. We are a sustainable business enablement platform offering a micro EV truck with a focus in the food and delivery sector. The Bib truck is a lease-to-own concept for B2B, featuring low overhead and operations versus traditional brick and mortar. Our vision for food delivery is an Amazon Locker on Wheels concept that uses a mobile app to operate, and we package this into a turnkey enterprise platform. Our MVP in market today is called Bro, the modern-day ice cream truck of the future, featuring a sustainable, healthy treat on the go. Thanks, guys.
Wow. Like, so the ice cream truck is like your first version, but I don't know if I get it. What is it?
Okay, so we built a sustainable vehicle that runs on pure energy, solar, energy storage, and electric. That's micro.
Oh, okay.
Think of like a utility, like golf cart. And we built it with my partner Michael. We built it at Tesla. We were in the solar division there.
Oh, you worked at Tesla?
Yeah, I worked at Tesla. I left recently to go full time into the startup. So we kind of built like a yogurt land on wheels. And so it runs on pure energy. It runs 12 hours a day. And we've been serving downtown Los Angeles. And in the midst of that, we've been approached by many different concepts, from marijuana to Bitcoin to food and delivery. And we're building a second unit that would be like an Amazon Locker on wheels.
It's not a food truck. I know LA's famous for food trucks.
He's just building the sustainable electric vehicle by which you could run any mobile business on.
Yeah, the prototype is considered a food truck or food cart. What makes it unique is it can go on sidewalks and it can go places where other food trucks can't.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
All right, Josh.
Have a good one. Bye.
See ya.
It's just a golf cart.
I just feel like I could get a golf cart elsewhere.
But it's not electric. Not electric. Like, it's not self-sustaining. Right. That's what he's... I don't know.
Solar-powered
Good grief.
Golf cart.
I feel like you guys are harder on me. You're just like, this is dumb. It's a dumb idea. I don't get it.
We're usually right, Josh.
For $519 from Walmart, you can get a solar-powered golf cart.
Okay. I don't buy it.
It's right here on Walmart's website.
No, I'm sure what he's doing is leagues more advanced than that. I'm pretty sure I get what DeLoss is doing with those golf carts, but the fact is, some pitches are just a lot easier to understand than others. CBD drink, this is what this is? Dare to keep kids off drugs, dare to keep kids off of social media. Okay, so you do like oil changes and you do it all mobile? So you're taking the concept of like people who go to grave sites and you're trying to make that a virtual experience. I confess, I don't get it. Are these like cryo tanks you're talking about? That's crazy. It's like a Geiger counter for the sun. Cool. More crazy ideas when we come back. Laundromats, zombies, and a place to park your kids. Welcome back. Okay, we're getting one step closer to finding our big winner. And remember, listen for your favorite, because at the end, we'll put things to a vote. Hello, this is Josh.
Hey, Josh, this is Liam.
Hi, Liam. I'm excited to hear your pitch.
Awesome. All right. VR is currently unsuccessful, not because hardware is too expensive, but because it's an inherently solo experience that doesn't add enough value to the space. We're pioneering VR versus crowd gaming so that VR players can play against their friends on the couch, crowds at events, or streaming fans online. Our first game is a horror entry that takes the spirit of grabbing your friend's ankles while they're in VR and puts it onto your phone. We realize...
Sorry. Who doesn't want to grab their friend's ankles in VR?
That's exactly what we thought, and we're giving you a lot more power. And so we released to game stores in October, and we'll be renting out VR booths to different events.
What's the name of the game? Grab your friend's ankles?
Reiko's Fragment.
Reiko's Fragment. That's definitely a better name than Grab Your Friends. Okay, and then, so then, I'm just trying to set up this game in my head. Are you like, all right, friend, I want you to try out this game. You invite them to like log in, and they don't know what's happening, and then all of a sudden you grab their ankles? Or like, what is the... Like, they have to know when they start the game, like, somebody's going to grab my ankles, so I'm going to be ready for this.
It's not actual physical grabbing of the ankles, but it's in the spirit. So it's, turning on and off the lights, summoning the ghost on them.
Is this a thing that I'm just like, I'm not getting, like grabbing someone's ankles? Is that like a type of thing people do to mess with their friends?
Yeah, exactly. You want to mess with your friends from the couch. So you would like grab their ankle while they're playing Resident Evil or something, and they would just freak out thinking the zombie really got them.
Right.
All
right. Thanks, Liam, for calling in.
Thanks, Josh.
Bye.
Bye.
I suddenly have the urge to grab someone's ankles.
Hi.
Hi.
I can't believe I got through.
Yay! Who's calling?
This is Tiffany Walling-McGarity. I'm one of the 3 founders from Metapixel. Metapixel was born out of the need as a photographer for over 20 years to protect, promote, and monetize my digital work. This brought me to have an awareness that there are over 2.5 billion images stolen and 600 billion in lost revenue daily. Metapixel is a peer-to-peer authentication software that encrypts digital media with a secure proof of ownership. It locks in metadata, protecting any media, along with registration on the blockchain.
Okay, wow. So you've got essentially it's this platform where people upload their photos. Your software then goes and finds if anybody's using their photo and somehow takes them down.
It locks in the important metadata into the image itself, so it cannot be destroyed through cropping, screenshots, anything like that.
Okay. It sounds like a really smart use of the blockchain.
So what happens if you find somebody who's altered an image? Do you have like a squad that you send in?
The Goon Squad.
Yeah, it will notify you, and then we are talking with lawyers to help reach out to those people.
Got it.
Tiffany, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for your time, and I hope that I get to hear from you guys again soon.
All right, sounds good.
I like her. I like that one.
All right. Answering.
Yeah. Hello, this is Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, who's this?
Okay. My name is Kimberly Lancard, and I'm the CEO of Pago. It's an online marketplace for flexible parenting. Parents have the ability to book childcare anytime at any location, and daycares are able to monetize unused capacity and earn bonus revenue. So basically, you think Airbnb for childcare. I'm seeking seed funding to launch in Central Texas, and I estimate the market size in that region alone is $10 to $15 million per year. And then from there, we plan to grow nationally, potentially even globally.
Wow. Kimberly, that's a nice, tight pitch, and I get the problem you're solving. And I think that's really interesting that you're using unused capacity at daycares to fulfill the unmet needs of people who need babysitters. Do you have a background in building tech companies or businesses like this?
So I've been in the tech industry for about 3 years. I was previously in oil and gas, but I worked for a robotics company. And I started as an applications engineer on cloud software for industrial robots, and now I'm the product manager of that cloud software. So, yes, I'm very familiar.
That makes sense. That translates. Well,
Yeah.
Kimberly, thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, great.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't have kids, but would you just drop your kids off at would look on an app and be like, oh, this place is like nearby 4 stars, and then you get there and it's like dirty or something. I don't know. Is that going to cause extra? I don't know.
I would probably also look up reviews on Google Maps or Yelp or other places.
Okay, ready?
Hello, this is Josh.
Hey, Josh. I think I just hit the 2,000 mark, and I was tapping away.
Whoa, you called 2,000 times?
2,000 times?
Yep. And on my iPhone, it stopped tracking previous calls.
Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you for being persistent. You finally got through. All right.
Here we go. So it's called Tap for Service, and it's a SaaS platform that enables small and medium-sized service companies to offer booking and ordering online. So a lot of these smaller companies like laundromats and dry cleaners, carpet cleaning, auto detailers. They're kind of stuck in the past, in the dark age. So we're here to provide them apps and websites and technology needs to bring them into the 21st century.
Right on.
What does it actually do?
Imagine you are a mom and pop shop and you offer, let's say, carpet cleaning, right? So if you wanted to have your own website with booking capabilities and online credit cards, you might have to spend $20,000, right, on an overseas team to create you a website and to have a custom mobile app. So instead of them doing that, we are providing a platform, and it gives them all that like white labeled software as if they did it themselves.
All right, Brian, thank you for calling in and hitting the call button 2,000 times. That's insane.
You got it.
Cheers.
Bye.
Whew.
How you doing, Josh?
I'm good. This is fun.
Ready, Freddie?
Yep.
Hey, Josh, Thor Wood, founder of Snapshift. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. I'm excited to hear your 30-second pitch.
Wonderful. Excited to give it to you. Our labor marketplace connects understaffed food and beverage and hospitality operations with qualified industry workers on demand. Our technology eliminates the major cost and time killer of these businesses with a positive socioeconomic impact on the professionals. We launched in January of last year, and currently 22,000 professionals, 350 customers, and we're growing revenue 36% month over month. And we have a 90% fulfillment rate that's 3 times the industry average. Thank you.
Wow. Hey, that's a good pitch right there, Thor. I actually really get this, but like it makes a lot of sense to me. But I'm curious, is there a certain type of restaurants or stores that really take to this and really use it?
Excellent question, and it's across the board. So we've got everything from hole-in-the-wall, mom and pop operations to corporate chains, and as well as full-service hotels, major arenas. And we've identified that our ideal customer is one that has a hierarchy of command.
So in a way, you're a temp agency that's an app so that it all happens automatically, and it's specific to the restaurant industry.
Yeah, we target temp agencies and we look to move them off the earth, basically.
Cool. I'm all for it, Thor. Get those temp agencies and boot them to Asgard.
Will do.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Josh. Big fan. Take care.
Bye.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a
and
Avengers reference.
Thor.
I got it.
You got it?
I got the Asgard reference.
Yes!
That's what I meant.
Was it too forced? 3.5 hours, 50 calls, 3 Cokes, and a takeout salad later, I was exhausted. And so were Kareem and Heather. But we weren't done yet. We each picked a couple pitches that we really liked, and we did some research, called the founders back to learn a bit more, and then each of us chose a favorite that we really wanted on the show. A week later, we convened in a hallowed place, Gimlet's Studio 6. We sealed the door. No one could leave until we had chosen one winner. After the break, for the first time ever, we reveal the top secret tapes of our clandestine negotiation. Okay.
Hi, guys.
Here we are. We're back.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're here to discuss, nay, argue about which caller should come on the show and pitch our investors. Who wants to throw the first punch?
So I picked Brian with Tap for Service. Love it.
Aha.
Nice.
I think this is one of those pitches that investors love because it's like an antiquated industry that people aren't thinking about innovating in. And a lot of these laundromats are like mom and pop shops. This just makes their lives a lot easier rather than having to go build their own website and build their own app.
Okay. Heather?
And I'm going with Tiffany and Metapixel.
Why Metapixel?
I think the founder's really smart. I think it's a super interesting idea. And I think there's a pretty big market for it.
Okay.
So my pick is Thor Wood with Snapshift.
The Asgardian. I love it because if you guys don't know, like, turnover in the restaurant industry is brutal. Like, most jobs, most positions, the average is less than 2 months that people stick around.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Yeah.
I've got an $800 billion behemoth right here. This is the entire restaurant industry in the U.S.
All right, let's talk about market size. Every day, there are 2.5 billion images that are stolen, and that equates to $600 billion of losses daily in copyright payments. That's globally.
That's bonkers. How do 600 billion? How do you even value the lost?
Even if it's a 300 billion a day loss, like, that's a huge market.
Okay, are you guys done? Do you want to hear the winner now, or or should we spend more time on your guys' companies?
There's a third person in the ring. Oh my God, it's 3-person boxing.
Yeah, it's more like WWE. I'm throwing the folding chair right now. Because Brian said that there's 15,000 laundromats in the U.S., and he said they would be paying about $100 a month. I think that adds up to a lot in subscription revenue, so it's recurring. And also, Brian wants to expand to other industries.
Like what?
Auto detailers, lawn care companies, things like that. So I think as far as market size goes, Tap for Service is our best bet.
Let's say it works, Kareem.
Yeah.
Does it add up to more than $800 billion? Because that's my number.
Yeah, you need to stop using this $800 billion figure.
Why? Is it Hertz?
No, because it's not true. That's the whole restaurant industry. That's like how much they sell. That's not like how much workers make. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're talking about when you say that.
They can't get that entire. Yeah. I've got specifics. So he thinks there are 104,000 total potential customers that would pay an average of $50,000 a year. So that's a $5 billion industry.
5 billion. It's a fraction of what Metapixel could make, but if you think it's big, that's cool.
Well, can you back that up? How many customers?
Yeah, so they basically at this point don't have any real competition.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Let's not forget about Facebook and Google, right? Like, they have more images than anybody else, and they are going to have to create this tool themselves.
They haven't done it.
So they're totally competition.
They haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but they will. Like, they're not going to use Metapixel.
Yeah, I beg to differ. Like, for example, they're meeting today with Adobe because Adobe doesn't have anything that works as well.
Adobe still exists? Are they still a company?
Come on. I'm just saying, like, the big companies are interested.
Well, speaking of competition, Josh, let's talk about Snapshift.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just did a quick Google search, and seems like there's a lot of competition here.
Graham's Googling again.
Including
great.
on-demand staffing.jobs. There's another company called Wanalo, and it looks like even Uber is getting into the space.
Josh, what did he say about competition?
He says that there's a lot of competition.
What?
It's just an argument for the fact that there's a lot of opportunity here, and investors like to invest in this space. He doesn't see it as a problem.
That's an interesting interpretation.
I just want to throw out one other anecdote here. Thor's 5-year-old comes running into the office every time Thor starts playing an episode of The Pitch because she hears the theme music and just has to listen to the show.
Thor is kissing your ass.
Yep. He sure is. I have no qualms with that whatsoever.
Kareem, who do you think?
For me, Tap for Service is just like, I understand it the most.
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like a plug and play thing. Like you just get people using it, and it's something that makes their lives easier.
Yeah. Kareem, like I know you like Tap for Service, but if you look at the numbers, it's still a smaller business than mine or Heather's.
Right. Like when I think about this business, I just think about there's 15,000 laundromats around the country. Even if all of them sign up, like that still isn't that big of a business, like venture backable business. Like I just sort of don't see it. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that could be true. I think it's probably a little early, and but I'll tell you what, I'm going to track Brian, and I'm going to fight for him another day, maybe at another recording event. Yeah. I'm tapping for service out. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. It's over.
All right. It's just down to you and me, Heather.
Well, I think Metapixel has a lot more promise.
In the sense that there are lots of images stolen each year, yes, but you can't capitalize on all the images stolen each year. You have to go after Facebook and Google, which make up a big chunk of the market, and it all depends on whether they can sell them.
Yeah,
so
totally.
No, your 600 billion is bullshit. If you're going to piss on my 800 billion, your 600 billion is even flakier.
Even if it's a tiny fraction of that, say 10 billion. That's twice.
That's bigger than my 5
Snapshot.
billion, yes.
I'm just saying.
But at least my 5 billion is based on numbers and actual evidence of customers. If you're going to throw stones, how many customers do you have for Metapixel, and how much are they paying per year?
So they don't have any customers yet.
What?
So, yeah.
They're pre-revenue?
Yep.
Heather, that's not going to pass the Michael Hyatt test.
Well, maybe we can do it without Michael Hyatt in the room.
I don't think that bodes well for your pick.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you look at SnapShift, since 2019, since the beginning of 2019, they've brought on 140 restaurants, and they've got 86% retention.
Wow.
From those restaurants throughout the whole year.
Those are good numbers.
Those are solid numbers.
I don't know, Heather. It's not looking good.
You're not going to abandon me, are you?
Yeah, I think I'm jumping ship.
You know what's totally crazy is like, I have to say, I think the investors are going to go for SnapShift. I hate to admit it, but I think it's true.
Oh my gosh.
I have to concede.
I won.
I feel so excited. I'm sorry. You guys played well. You fought hard. You did your best.
Congrats.
Thanks.
I guess I got to call Thor.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's on planet.
Oh, this is Thor.
Hey, Thor. Guess what?
What?
You're coming on the show.
No shit. Excuse my language.
You're excused.
That's amazing.
Don't screw it up.
All right.
So we've got our pick. Now it's time for you to pick yours. The People's Choice, as we call it. You can vote for your favorite pitch that we heard from the show. Grab Your Ankles VR, the solar golf cart, whatever business you think deserves investment. Vote right now by going to thepitch.show/vote. We'll leave voting open until November 13th. Whoever wins will get to come on and pitch our investors. Now, some of you are probably wondering, what about the last time we did this? Who won the People's Choice from the first call-in show? Well, I'll tell you. You all voted overwhelmingly in favor of Hector Morales. He's the guy with a retail store selling sofas in Miami that wanted to expand and start manufacturing his own line of couches under the name Luxology. So Hector got the chance to come pitch our investors at our studios in Brooklyn. And Hector's pitch, well, we'll just let Hector tell the story.
Yeah, I was beyond nervous. Like, I don't know if you saw it. I took like a shot of, I forgot what, like whiskey or something.
No, I remember somebody came in the studio and they said, Hector needs a shot. I was like, what? What? He needs a shot of, okay. Somebody find him some booze. Well, the weirdest thing, right, is what you said after you took the shot. You're like, and I don't even drink either. I never drink.
It's true. I don't.
So Hector takes a shot of whiskey and walks in the room to pitch the investors. Here's what that sounded like.
If I look nervous, it's because I am, so I'm sorry. Very sorry about that.
No worries.
Should I just jump right in, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Take us there.
Okay. We are a 2.0 version. I'm so sorry. I'm really that nervous. Okay. So we are a 2.0 version of furniture online shopping for the nation. The old way is to buy from a big box store that is local to where you live, and you may find one or two options that you like, and it comes in one.
So what happened?
I basically could not remember like the first sentence, so I forgot it all, and I had to look at my laptop
remember your
as
pitch?
I pitched. No, not at all. That's none of it. It went completely out the window. I had to stare at my laptop as I talked to them, which I felt bad about, but I couldn't figure out another way to do it.
Hector's pitch never got any better. He kept stumbling and wasn't able to clearly explain his ideas. So needless to say, his pitch didn't get any investment. In fact, that was one of Hector's last pitches for Luxology ever.
Yeah, I have bad news. It didn't work out.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it didn't work out. It's just it was costing too much to maintain the project, and I couldn't find the funding to continue maintaining it. So I'm moving forward. I'm even selling my retail business that I've had for 10 years. So I'm selling that to the highest bidder.
You're closing up shop.
Yeah, so that's done. All the machinery is being auctioned off in a few days.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
So what happened? Well, Hector told us that he just basically ran out of money. After pitching the investors on our show, he met with a few more VCs, and they all had one big issue with Hector's business. Manufacturing in the U.S. would be too expensive, and Hector wouldn't be able to compete. Since he didn't get investment, Hector turned to his bank to keep the company afloat.
So we had, a $900,000 loan. So that loan was funding it, but then it ran dry. I had requested $82,000 as part of the funding agreement, and they denied it. So I was like, I responded to them basically telling them that if this doesn't get funded, then we're going to close up shop. And they said, well, I'm sorry then. We closed up shop. So
what? Why would they do that?
They felt like they were throwing good money after bad money because we hadn't generated revenues yet. But it's like we were literally days away. I mean, it was like 2 days after they told me no, the website finally went live. My marketing guy was ready to go. Everything was ready. It was like literally 2 days after they emailed me that. And then I told them that everything's ready and they still wouldn't do it.
Hector. Oh,
I know.
You were so close. I mean.
I know. And on that exact moment, I basically had to let everybody go, which I did, which was terrible.
That sucks, man. I mean, you didn't even really get a chance to get this to market.
I didn't. But I went all in, and I have no regrets. I'm actually excited about this whole thing because now that I've had time to be creative. I have two businesses that I'm working on. One of them is kind of a spin-off of Luxology, so a smaller version and a business-to-business version of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be up and running in about 2 to 3 months.
You know, this reminds me of a song.
What song?
It goes like this. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Love that song.
Oh my gosh.
Great song.
I'm glad you got him on the phone. That sounds actually really brutal. I feel bad for him.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't become an alcoholic, though.
Oh, God.
That would have sucked.
Our show is hosted by me, Josh Muccio. We're produced by Heather Rogers and Kareem Maddox. We are edited by Sarah Saracen and Blythe Terrell. Theme music by The Musemaker, original compositions from Breakmaster Cylinder and The Musemaker. We are mixed by Enoch Kim. Thanks again to everyone who called in. You guys were awesome. You can follow The Pitch on Spotify to listen for free or subscribe wherever you get podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week. See you then.